What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I do, talking about basketball, boxing, and football, mostly. Let's get into a little bit of basketball. So, getting into basketball, Draymond Green. Right now, Draymond Green is in the process of trying to speak up for himself on behalf of trying to have a max contract drawn up for him. Now, to keep it real, when we hear max, sometimes you might be thinking super max. Guys like Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, all these guys that's getting 200 plus million just for like 4 or 5 years for their contract. That's not Draymond Green. His supermax, or not even supermax, but his max contract will pay him somewhere around 130 million 4 years. The question is, and I believe it's 4. I want to say 4, not 5. Pretty sure it's 4 years, 130 million. But the question is, does he deserve 130 million? Or more importantly, does he deserve the max regardless of what it is? That's what we have to decide. Apparently, Draymond Green is saying that not only does he deserve it, but he's willing to walk and explore other options if he doesn't get it. He's under contract this year. He's going to play with the Warriors. They're going to fight for another championship. They should be favored for said championship. That being said, after this year, it's negotiating time. Ducats got to be paid. Money has to be spread out. And does or should Draymond get the max, whatever that may be, but it's 130 for him. Let me know what y'all think. I got my opinions. Let's get into it. So my take on Draymond Green's max contract, the thing is, Draymond is the heart and soul, no doubt, of the Golden State Warriors. He's the heartbeat in certain respects. Steve Kerr's the brain. Steph Curry's the blood of the organization. Without Steph Curry, it doesn't go. No question about it. I do think you could get a heart transplant if that makes any sense as far as Draymond Green is concerned. It might take more than one player to be there for the team as far as what he brings from a mental standpoint, a confidence boosting standpoint, that big brother that he is out there. His defense, one of the best defenders in the league. It can definitely be applied, though, in numbers and for probably less money. We've seen Draymond Green without Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. He don't even want to play, he's admittedly said, when they ain't really competing for championships. In my opinion, he's an all-star, perennial type of all-star when on the floor with the Splash Brothers, Kevin Durant at one time, and now guys like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins. But by himself on another team, perennial all-star, not necessarily the case. Great role player, great starter for sure. So I don't know if they should pay him the max, especially since his game has fallen back a little bit from what it once was in the 2015 to 2018 range when they were hooping as a unit. So to me, they got some decisions to make. Whether you don't see it or not, in my opinion, Golden State has potentially 5 all-stars on the team, all-star caliber players. Steph Curry's a super mega star. Klay Thompson's an all-star in my opinion. Draymond Green, for his defense and leadership and playmaking, is an all-star. Jordan Poole is an all-star in the making. He looks the part. I really think he's going to be one, and probably that's in short order, like next year, all-star caliber play. whether he makes it or not, because the Western Conference is deep. Wiggins just was an all-star and has always been an all-star caliber player. So you got Wiggins, you got Poole, you got Clay, you got Dre, and the megastar that is Steph Curry. They were willing to pay all the guys when they had Kevin, between the Splash Brothers, Dre, and Kevin, and go into the luxury tax. This year they had the highest salary as a team in NBA history, if I'm not mistaken. So the question is, what do the GM and the owner, how do they feel? What do they want to do as far as paying that salary in order to make this thing work and win championships? I know they all in for the most part and doing the most they can, but what has to be on their mind is you gotta pay Jordan Poole, and you gotta pay Wiggins. You gotta keep these guys. I know Draymond Green is nice as far as the leadership he brings, but Wiggins and Poole are critical, especially when, even though I think Clay is going to bounce back even more and show you he's more what he used to be this year. Even with that being said, Poole could be something better than Clay was. And Wiggins is a little different in certain ways in what he brings to the table. With Poole and Wiggins, with the Splash Brothers and Draymond, in my opinion, with the depth they have, they got a squad that going into this year, I think it'll be as good, if not better, than the squad with Kevin Durant, which gave up multiple players in order to be top heavy, to be dominant like they were. So they got a lot of decisions to make. What do y'all think they should do? I personally think they're not going to want to pay Draymond. I believe the rumors. And I think they also going to ask Clay to take a pay cut as well. Doesn't mean they're asking him to take a small salary, but not the max, in order to make sure they can keep Poole, Wiggins, Clay, and Dre, because they got to pay Steph the max. It's just what it is. It's business. It's not personal. Holla at you. All right, y'all. That's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or hit the bell on YouTube. Remember, I'm on Instagram at the Vault JMU414, on Twitter. And of course, what's up, TikTok? I'll holler at y'all next time. Always coming with that basketball, boxing, and of course a little bit of football, mostly. Holla.